Hola, bienvenidos a todos a mi canal Spanish Blueprints. My name is Joshua, and today I'll be explaining to you all how to pronounce the letters in the Spanish alphabet, el alfabeto. This is extremely important for not only beginners, but all learners of the Spanish language because it is the foundation of all of your sentence structures and all of the Spanish grammar rules. Because without the Spanish letters, you're not going to be able to formulate the words. It's going to be very difficult for you to even comprehend Spanish speakers if you can't pick out the individual letters within the words that they are saying. And I have learned through my studies that a lot of issues when it comes to pronunciation for Spanish learners comes from the alphabet. For example, can you figure out the difference between manzana versus manzana and hermana versus hermana? Quite the difference, right? Okay, ¿están listos? Are you all ready? Vamos a pronunciar las letras en español. Let's pronounce the letters in Spanish. All right, looking at the first portion of our Spanish alphabet, I'm pretty sure you can notice something very amazing. A lot of these letters look very similar to the letters in English. So now we have to be very careful with that because we might want to start saying these letters as they would in English. But we can't do that because the letters in the Spanish alphabet have very distinct sounds. Another thing I want you all to realize is that the underlined letters here and here actually have been removed from the Spanish alphabet. So instead of having these two here, it's just say and just LA. Now, let's get on with actually sounding out the Spanish letters in the alphabet. So for A, we have A. B is be, be. C is say. And then CH here makes the sound che. D is de. E is e. F is efe. G is ge. H is H, and then we also want to remember that the H in Spanish is always silent. So it will not have any sound when you are pronouncing it. So for example, if we are saying the word hola, that actually has the letter H in front of it. So we wouldn't be saying hola, we're always going to say hola. We're going to be starting with the O. Now this one can be very tricky as well. We have I here. So I in Spanish is actually E. And J is jota. So you're going to be saying it from your throat. So it's a pretty rough pronunciation. Jota. Then K is ka. L is L. Then the two L's here make the sound eye. M is M. N is N. And then we have N here with the tilde, and that is pronounced Enye. O is O. P is Pe. Q is Ku. Then we have R, and that is pronounced Ere. Ere. La letra favorita de todas. Everyone's favorite letter in Spanish. And the reason why I wanted to keep these letters in here, the ones that are underlined, the ones that have been removed from the official Spanish alphabet, is because they are very useful when you start to learn more words that contain these two sounds here. Now moving on to the last portion of the Spanish alphabet, we have doble R, and this is the last letter that got removed from the Spanish alphabet. And doble R makes the sound R. And then S is ese. T is te, and then U is U, so it makes the sound U, like that, U. Then V is, excuse me, V, as you can see, it's already difficult. V is be. So in Spanish, you don't ever pronounce V with the English sounding V. You actually pronounce this with a B. So this is be. Be. It's not they, it's be. Now moving on to W. There's different ways of saying this, just depends on the country. And I'm not sure how else other people choose which one. But here we have W, W, and V doble. And X in Spanish is X. Then Y is Y. 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 Now we have Z, and this is pronounced Zeta. Zeta. So you won't ever make the Z sound like you would in English, like zebra, because you're always going to have it or say it with an S sound, so Zeta. So you wouldn't say manzana, you would say manzana for apple. Now that you all know how the letters of the Spanish alphabet sound, I want you all to start to practice. So I want you to repita después de mí. Repeat after me. A, B, C, Ch, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, E, M, N, Ñ, O, P, Q, R, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. ¿Cómo hiciste? How did you do? I hope you all feel a lot more comfortable now with knowing how to pronounce the Spanish letters, and I hope that you can now start to enjoy more your Spanish conversations and be able to comprehend what Spanish speakers are saying, and that they can comprehend what you're saying as well. And por favor, if you like this video, subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up, and share with all your Spanish learning friends. We'll see you next time. Hasta luego.